Okay guys, so a lot is happening right now, and although I'm not in London, I want to get to the bottom of this, get this out to you quite quickly so that you guys can stay in the loop of all of this absolute tragic mess that is ongoing. Hey guys, it's Ronaldo. Hopefully you guys are doing well today, back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, please do click that button. It's daily and consistent content. I'm not in London, I'm in Dubai right now, and I'm still coming to you with content, and it's only 2 a.m. in the morning, 3 hours behind, so I believe it's around 11 p.m. there. I'm still trying to bring all this together and get this out to you guys on a very scheduled matters and time, sorry. So click that button, subscribe, it's one click, and the notifications bell so you guys know what I'm doing when I'm coming out with the videos. Head over to my TikTok, head over to everything else, and let's get straight into this. So a particular individual, I believe his name is No Huns, maybe I'm saying his name wrong, on Instagram. He does like commentary, and of course he put up a video, The Truth About Little Mix at Live, basically exposing the DMs from Leanne. Now Leanne is obviously a bandmate, ex-bandmate of Jesy Nelson. Obviously she left Little Mix. Now I don't know why he's, let's just get into these DMs. Okay, so the question was, should I do a video for the boys? And of course Leanne responded saying no, and he said, oh my god Leanne, I thought you were okay. And what the F, he's like, do a video about her being a blackfish instead. I'm low-key hurt. And then she said she blocked us. She blocked us, cut us off, she's a horrible person. And then he responded talking about, the papers or whatever, and she's like, no one knows anything, you're right not to not trust papers. This time they were right. It's very sad, it's really sad, she said. So these are the DMs. Whether they're forged or not could be one potential reality. I don't know about that, but let's put that in that just in case. However, at the same time, this obviously shows that she's very irritated and pissed by what Jesy's doing, and the fact that Jesy was the one that blocked everybody and cut them off. It wasn't the other way around. It wasn't the other girls who unfollowed. It was, Jesy doing all of this, which is quite sad and weird for her to do. You wouldn't think that she would do that. She's already unfollowed them, so perhaps you would think so, but whatever. But on top of that, this also proves that Leanne is really irritated by what is going on. She's pissed. She's calling Jesy a horrible person, and, do a video about her being a blackfish dead, rightfully so. However, at the same time, why is this man coming on live trying to expose these DMs? What are you trying to do? It doesn't make any sense. A lot of people tell me stuff about what goes on in the industry, XYZ, from people within, the community, musicians, whatever, you get tips. People have told me stuff directly, whether it be at events, DMs, whatever, like a lot of juicy content. But me personally, I have never, and I will continue to never, speak on anything that is not already public. You don't do that because it's disrespectful to the person. You ruin your connections with people, and it's not nice to do that. You don't do it. Unless somebody speaks to an article or, it's reported in an article, then I will help to regurgitate that because it's already in the public stratosphere. But if somebody tells me something private, which many people have, I will never go and speak about it publicly because it's private. And you need to respect people when it comes to privacy, because in the world we live in today, there's not much privacy. So why has this man come onto Instagram to relay this, expose this DM? It doesn't make any sense to me. What are you trying to get from this? It's extremely messy and immature. It doesn't make any sense, regardless of whether you're a die-hard fan of Little Mix or not. It doesn't make any sense. Then on top of that, at the same time, Leanne has now unfollowed this man, has realized that she's irritated by it. He has now come out defending Jesy. He can defend whoever he wants. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, whether you like or not. He's now saying that Jesy is culturally appreciating. Whatever choice you want to make, that isn't really the main point of the video. But the fact that these DMs have been exposed are major, because it really is now showing, now Leanne is getting a lot of crap going down her neck. She is now being casted as a bully. She's been seen as somebody who's rude and this and that, and really and truly, that's not what has happened in any matter. She's calling somebody out for doing blackfishing, and on top of that, she's upset with this friend because this friend, so-called friend, has cut her off completely, unfollowed and everything. So I don't see Leanne as a perpetrator in this matter at all, but the exposure of this DM helps to bring that into the stratosphere, and that's what we don't need to see. That's what we don't need to see, and I think it's just terribly sad this is happening. The fact that these DMs have been exposed, I did not see this coming. I don't think this is fake. This is proper legit stuff, and it's just very unnecessary and was not needed. Leanne also has liked Instagram stories or posts, in relation to blackfishing as well as previous ones that I've spoken about yesterday. So the fact that she has been exposed here by basically calling Jesy Nelson a horrible person can do major damage to Leanne's career and also Little Mix's career. And for somebody who's a diehard fan of this group, I don't know why you would do that, because this would massively implicate her differently, especially when it comes to connections, this, that. It's not right. And I do feel like this did not need to be exposed. It was very messy. I feel sorry for Leanne. She's being, getting so much bombardment of stuff like this when she is reacting to the hurt that has come her way. Oftentimes we judge people for the reaction, but we don't judge the people who create the actions. We don't. And I think it's very sad to see that we don't do that. And I feel like here she's upset. She's obviously a very good friend of Jesy. They were bandmates for nearly 10 years, and this is how she's been treated, as well as I believe the other two girls are probably going to be upset as well. She thought she was trusting a friend, somebody that she's, speaking to, and that man has now exposed her with a live video saying the truth about Little Mix. I don't know why you're trying to cause mess. Like, that is something that I just feel like is just so messy. To come on and expose people, I feel like it's something that I will or will never do. Reporting on things that are already in the public is a very different pace than coming to expose someone like that. Like, it's just chaotic mess. It's caused so much more stuff now, and this is probably what Jesy Nelson wanted. For now, everybody to see that she is the one. Woe is me, woe is me. Now, I don't think Jesy Nelson was malicious with the video. As I said this in my previous one, I don't think that she was malicious with what she was trying to do. I just think that she got it wrong. It doesn't go well with her brand. You can't be talking about you on the Hood Boys and stuff like that when you're dating up Chris Hughes, Patrick, Humphrey, Richard. These are the men that you are dating happily, but suddenly now you've got grills in your teeth, you're wearing this, you got this hair, you got your darkened skin, your aesthetic. It all has changed up completely because we have not seen you to be like this. Now it's just bizarre. Like, I don't think she's an evil person, Jesy. But I think she just got it wrong with what she's trying to do, because it's a huge transition to what she was when it comes to Little Mix. It's just a huge transition for the music they have made, and suddenly you've swerved that way, and evidently you've done it wrong simply because your bandmates are not happy with you. Things have gone wrong in the way that you have done it because it's just major disrespect. The unfollowings have taken place. So at this point, with all this information that has now been available to us, none of us can say that my girl is completely in the right, because you can't, because it's not. It's sad because the social media is going to take this, it's going viral. Both of them are probably going to get a lot of hurt from this. All I see is pain, pain, and pain right now. That's all I'm seeing. What I'm seeing with the situation between these girls, I'm seeing pain and a lack of communication. And not just a lack of communication, a lack of comprehension within the communication, and it's led to stuff like this. And I feel like whether it could be Jesy's fault more or Leanne's fault more, none of us are a fly on the wall to know that specifically, but I do feel like this it's just extremely sad, especially for those who are major fans of Little Mix, to see them separate like this. And I was following them when Talisa was her manager on X Factor and when they won the show, and for them to go from that to this is just insane and sad. I do feel like Jesy could have handled this entire situation better. I genuinely think she could have handled this better. There's no problem in going solo. There's no problem, in trying to do whatever you want to do, but do it respectfully and know about yourself. And I feel like there's confusion going on here. Let me know your thoughts are. It's a pretty long video. Subscribe to the channel. Click that button. Subscribe. Click that button, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.